Ruben, headset if you need it for Joe. If we need it.
Okay.
Good evening, guys. Hope you're well. If we can take a show of hands, I can't see mics around the room, so we'll just take a show of hands and we'll come to as many of you as possible. We'll take questions for Ruben first, please, and then for Pep. So if we can see any hands for Ruben. David.
Obviously, a lot of focus on Erling Haaland coming back to the club. We all know what it's like watching him in games. What's it like in training, playing, facing the crowds? Is it a huge test for you? Training if you're on the opposite side?
Well, we end up not having that much time to train against each other with so many games. More in the preseason eventually, but now the time runs short. But we can obviously say that it is good. It is good for me personally, and I think it is good for all of us in terms of the quality we have around us. Not just Erling, every single one. It is good to train with the best if you want to be one of them. So to have this kind of quality around us, it just makes us push harder. So yeah.
Arilas, please.
Ruben, you said you didn't play much against him in training, but you played against Erling 18 months ago when you played Dortmund, when he was a Dortmund player. You had some challenges as well in that game. What do you remember from then, and what was your first impression having met him then?
Well, I just said it before. I think when you talk about the relationship between a striker and a defender, it's all about the margins, and it's all about who you're facing. And some guys you can be 50-50 and you know you're gonna win. Other guys you need to be 60-40 to you, and then you get to the top and you need to be 70-30 for you, and 80-30. And Erling is probably one of the few that makes you be every time 100% on your side and 0 on his. If you go 99 and 1 for him, he can already do something. So I just think he's that kind of striker, and it's obviously very good to have him on our side.
Sorry, guys, I can see the desk mics now, so if you could use those, please. Jack.
Hi, Ruben. The club put a video out of you not so long ago that showed your sort of daily routine of what you go through every morning. How important is that for a player to have that routine to maximise the potential?
Well, I think especially these days it's of extreme importance, just because the demand is high. We're playing every 3 days, and we're playing every 3 days at a high level. So your mission is to be available to the coach in your max potential. So I'm not saying I have the secret sauce. I'm just saying this is what I believe in. Everyone can do it differently, and we have many ways to do it at the club, different ways. And the most important is that when you're called, you're ready to answer. So that's the main thing.
Ian.
Ruben, much is made of Manchester City going forward and scoring the goals and the style of football that you play. But I just wonder, from a defensive point of view, you've had so many different partners this year. You're, I think, one of only 2 teams yet to concede a goal in open play in the Champions League. What has been the most impressive or important factor from a defensive point of view for you this season?
I think essentially it's just the way we take it and the mentality we have in our group. Because in the end, it's another challenge, and like in training, to be playing with one of the best oppositions in the world, then you end up playing next to you with sometimes it changes, and it's also a challenge because even though you have all the routines in training, when you actually play, things are different. And I think that's just an extra on all of us, because it is just revealing about the quality that all of us can have and the way we all can work together. Even though sometimes I might play on the left, I might play on the right, or anyone else might change, and the doubles, then one game you might play 2 games, and then the third one you're not playing. And I think that just reveals the amount of quality we have, and also especially the mentality we have, because whatever happens, we just keep on going, and we also know that the main thing is for the team to be successful, and we have that in our minds at all times.
Fred, please.
Hi, Ruben. this stadium here is well known by having one of the best atmospheres in Europe. As a player, what does it change for you to have noisy fans around you or not so noisy?
Well, it will be my first time in this stadium, and yes, I think it just makes the game better. I think for every player to have the chance to play in this kind of environment, in a way, it's what we've always wanted, to be in the big stages and to play the big games. So it will be definitely a special game for all of us, and I hope we can win first of all, and also to put on a good show.
Take a last one with Sam, please.
Hi, Ruben. You've obviously got quality teammates everywhere, but in terms of Bernardo Silva, presumably one of your good friends, can you talk to us a bit about what it's like to play with him for your club and also your country? Like, what's so good about playing with Bernardo?
That's a very general question. Obviously, if you're playing with a very, very good player, it's always good to play with him, whatever you are, and whatever the circumstance. I don't exactly know what else I can tell you. Just tell you that it's good to be able to count on him. Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Ruben. Harry will take you down. That's okay. If you could stay here, please.